Hi and welcome to 2 Cents Gaming. I'm Futimas. Welcome to the show. Okay, in our last episode we did explain that we did a founders pack for ArcheAge and WildStar was on beta and we are on Twitch and yeah. So I hope you guys been following us on Twitch. I hope you guys downloaded the beta for WildStar. I hope you guys signed up for the founders pack for ArcheAge. If you did not know how to sign up or get the founders pack for ArcheAge, we are going to post another link on the description below of how to find the founders pack, and we're going to actually post a video pretty soon on how to get the founders pack. Anyway, so like we said on our last episode, the WildStar beta was from May 8th to May 18th. So we tried it for that long, and let me tell you something, it was incredible. Okay, so basically ArcheAge is a world of sci-fi. So as you can see here, it's all sci-fi. The animation, we would give it a 9 out of 10 because you know you could do it better, but they focus on more of that anime sci-fi style. The storyline, basic storyline is there is 2 factions, like always, 2 factions that want to call the Nexis its home. As you can see here, you can actually see the gameplay going on over here. On this is Nexis the planet. So 2 factions. One is the Exiles, one is the Dominican. Now Dominican is split up into 3 races, and so is the Exiles. Maybe 4. Anyway, so basically, if you are a Dominican, you believe that power rules. You know, if you have money, you have power, you are, right to this planet. This is another planet for you to just take over. If you were an exile is all these races that came together as one to basically claim Nexon as their planet. I might be confusing Nexon, because Nexon is actually a software. It just popped in my head now. I was like, Nexon, creator of Vindictus. Anyway, so they claim this planet. As you can see, they claim this planet to just call it their homes, and this is pretty much the last planet that they can go to that the Dominican did not take over. So they're just saying, you want to fight? We'll give you a fight. So they're gonna fight for this home planet. So you have that stories. Now, besides of race and besides of classes that you can choose, WildStar is something special. You can also choose paths. Now, paths goes up into about 4 categories. Goes up to adventurer, scientist, settler, and straight up warrior. As for me, when I tried it, I tried the adventure path, and it was awesome. So what basically the path is if you like to play a certain MMO a certain way, then the path will make you do more missions relating to your path. So an example is, because I chose the adventure path, I would be walking, doing my adventure or doing the quest, and an adventure icon would pop up saying that you have a new adventure, please explore. And an adventure path is for people who like to explore the whole world before they consider themselves going to the next quest or completing a quest. They want to find hidden objects, they want to find hidden doorways, they want to find places to say, hey guys, I saw this really cool thing and you guys should really check it out. Now, the adventure pack just told me, oh, go up by this tree, and when I did it, it had this icon. I opened it and a whole new stairway, just like a secret stairway just went up. So basic adventure, you're gonna see yourself doing a lot of scaling to a top of a tree, plant, mountain, rock, just to say guys can get good reception. Now the other one, the settler, let's just put it that. The settler path will make you do a lot of stuff that you can build. So people who like to build, you know, equipment, armor, I think the settler path you would create like motorcycles for yourself, or a new weapon or something. I didn't try that path particularly, but I know it'd be cool for people who liked to build. So if you're a big fan of building, settler path would be for you. Then there is the scientist. Now scientists who play scientist path is for people who like to play the whole MMO and like to read every single line and every single story and just know what is the reason for this, what is the reason for that. And because of that, the scientist is great for people who like to know more information. They come with this bot thing that's floating around and it's basically a thing that follows you, scans the certain tree and just tells you information about it. So it's the backstory of why things are the way they are. So because in WildStar, not only does the enemies attack you, but the environment can attack you too. So you think it's a rock and you go close to it and it turns out to this big enormous monster and you're just like, whoa. So scientist is just path. Scientist path is just for people who like to just know things. So you can tell the group or tell yourself, that's why the plant is so mean. That's why the rock is falling down. That's why the plant is making me float. You know, stuff like that. And we have the warrior class. See, the warrior class is for people who just like to just kill. Kill, 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 kill. Warrior class is for people who just like just massive waves of enemies, just bring it on, you know? So the warrior path will make you just do, I think the warrior path is good for people who like to just fight a lot, because a lot of like more like a tower defense, like the enemies would come and you would have to just fight wave after wave after wave, you know? So the warrior path also makes you not only defend a certain area for a certain amount of time, but it can also make you test out other gadgets. And that's what I love about the warrior path too. I mean, if you can test new gadgets that can explode on impact, and you can destroy a whole mass of people just on one impact. And for me, I love that. What makes this game unique is because if you're playing with a person or a party of people, and let's just say all you 4 people is 4 different paths. So one's a scientist, one's an adventurer, one's a settler, and one's a warrior. Okay? The adventurer would lead them to a hidden doorway. The scientist will tell them why is there a doorway here and what is the reason for them to go this way safer than another way safer or something. The warrior would get them all into this big massive fights that will cause more of the group to get EXP, and the settler would build motorcycles to ride back to town or something, and probably ride them to his bar and his booth that you can just hang out. So like a social group. So speaking of that, what makes this game even more unique is a lot of customization. You can customize from what you wear, the weapons that you use, to the mounts, and even your house. Now with the housing, a lot of people said, you know, what's so special about the house? I can customize any house or whatever. You can't build any house in this game, but you can make it whatever you want, inside and out. There's these things called plugins that can go on the outside of your house. that goes into sockets, which kind of makes sense because if you have a plug, it goes into the socket. But those customized plugins can do a lot more for you outside. You can build a farm, you can build a teleporter that can teleport you into massive raids. You can have things that are decorational purposes. And that's not even counting the inside of the house. The inside of the house, you can build whatever you want and however you want. If you want a chair that's on the side of the stairs or something, and you know, upside down, and your bed is like sideways, go for it. It's your house. Now, if you pre-order the game, because the game is gonna launch, because if you pre-order the game, you get 3 days before the game comes out. So I'm not so sure if the 15th is the day that you get it, or is it the 19th is the official date that you can get WildStar before the game actually launches. Now, when I played this game, it's very, very fun. Adventure upon adventure upon adventure. There's simulations, battle arenas. PvP is awesome. Speaking of PvP, the combat system in that game is said to be action combat, which I find okay because I love action combat. But the one thing I had a problem with that game, about that action combat, is you can kind of see where your hits and your range is going to be, which is fine if you're beginning. Now, if you play another action base, in which I do, like Vindictus, you have no range, you have no cone of range, or you have no cone or something that goes around you, that orb thing that tells you this is where you can hit, this is how much people you're gonna hit. You're just gonna have to figure that out on your own, which I think is even more better. But that one doesn't really bother as much is because it doesn't bother me, because when the boss tries to hit you, you know it's coming. Because with that areas of effect that it's gonna hit the boss, it has a timer, like a little ring. Before it goes to the center of that area of effect that it's gonna hit, you have a chance to dodge. Which, by the way, you only have 2 chances of dodging, then it has to reload, which I think that stinks. Doing 2 times, it stinks, because once you dodge twice, you're basically screwed until your time has come up, and then somebody can just like spam. In which I would think it'd be a lot more better if you can just keep dodging, which I think would be a lot better if you can dodge more, because if a target, especially if you're PvP, if you're PvPing and you hit a person and they dodge it, and then you dodge again, and you keep dodging, it's gonna make them hard to really trigger of where to aim next. And it's not gonna give you an advantage because you gotta keep dodging and dodging, and you don't have enough time to set up your trap. Because if you set up your trap and you try to go for the guy, he can just dodge you also. So it makes a very good PvP. Like, you really need skills in order for it to really be effective. So all in all, I think you guys should really try out this game. It is under subscription. I think they have certain ways to go around that subscription fee. So I'm guessing the subscription fee is going to be around like $15 a month, so 15, and then they're going to celebrate packs. So it's like, oh, buy 2 months for blah 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 or whatever, just like WoW. But then they said that there is ways for you to get around that. You can do stuff for people if they're not online always, and then they'll give you I think it's time, something like that. Like, they give you time instead of real currency. And when they give you time, it's like you're getting paid another month free to play the game. Now, if you have a month free, then you can play for free, and then the guy gets benefit because you're doing stuff for him. So the things you can do probably is like a part-time job where you hire somebody to do your crops for you, to do some raids for you, or find something for you, and you can probably pay them in time. I forget what the system is called, but I just call it time, so forgive me. Anyway, I really think you guys should try this game. I will post up a link in the description below so you guys can try it, WildStar, and sign up for pre-order. And then, all in all, I think this game is actually unique. If you're really into sci-fi, if you're really into like different ways of looking at MMO now, better than what it used to be, then I really should think you guys should check this out. Especially with the path system going on, you can actually do more. Even if you guys are both at the same path, let's just say if I was a warrior and you were a warrior, then we can come together, and instead of having 5 waves of 10 guys, would be 5 waves of 25 guys, and we would just use our experimental weapons and we just blast them. Just total biff. But if we're both adventurers, we can go up more adventures than anything. I think scientist is the same and settler is the same. Because settler is also, if you're a settler and you're helping other settler, you actually get EXP for helping that other settler, and it's just more awesome. When the game is completed and you're max level and you pass the whole storyline, there's also events that happening after that that can make the gameplay go on forever, which I think is worth it. Well, I really think you guys should really try this out. Please look at the description below and click on the link on wildstar.com, and you guys can also, you know, sign up for it. You guys can buy it, you guys can try it for about 7 days, I think, and from there see what you guys think of it. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I am Futemasu from 2 Cents Gaming. I'm just putting my 2 cents into gaming.
Chasing fire tonight.